All right, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with my Flash player or my video recording software. This will be like the third time I've tried this video. So yeah, man, everything really looks good. Let me know. I got some perks working. You can see this perk is the one that starts the player off with power-ups when they first start the level, which is going to be a great power-up to have, or a great perk to have when for like playing bosses and stuff. You know, you can have some big damage real quick. So perks are working for the most part, and I'm getting things in. So the background is in. I think it really looks good, man. One thing is it looked a little busy at first, so right here I didn't do that one bigger section. I might actually in the next level with the next color variant take that out and put the other big one in. I just want to make sure that, you know, the levels don't look too busy. You know, and let me tell me what you think of this. Do you think the enemies are visible enough? Do you think bullets are visible enough? I think going forward, the biggest thing that we can do is really make sure that we go with like lighter themes, like really light themes, to make the enemies pop. And then I'll do gradient colors, like in the background here. I've got like this, you know, the color, like the greenish, brownish color to really. You know, make things pop a little bit better. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. And I was thinking for inspiration, you know, for the next levels going forward is, you know, I talked about before is, you know, maybe we do the spikes first and then that'll kind of guide your inspiration. And I really like your idea of like World 3 or something being, you know, having roots or like almost like an old machine city that's been abandoned or something. So what we could do is like for the spikes in that level, we could do like thorns, you know, like big, like gnarly thorns or something instead of like just classic spikes. And I was also thinking about maybe World 2, we go with like thinking about trying to keep things like really bright. Maybe we do like a ice world and we do like icicles for the maybe we do like icicles for the bottom, and then the pillars and stuff. I really love the way you really nailed this with like all the pillars and everything. So we'll just keep that going, keep those themes going with, you know, moving forward with you know, all the structures that you build for the backgrounds, you know. So like the ice world could have like ice pillars or ice spikes or for the bottom, and then like we could have these pillars in the background built, you know, forming structures that are white or look like they're covered in snow or something, and that'll keep things really bright for the players so they can see everything, you know. So yeah, man, I mean, let me know what you think about these. But yeah, I think that definitely we want to probably do, so I mean, these backgrounds will probably we'll get the spike figured out and then go from there with 2 color variants. I do like the idea of maybe World 2 jumping right into like a snow or ice world, keeping things really bright, and that would really switch things up to the player. You know, like I said, we can just do the spikes can be made out of like icicles, but then the background can actually be made out of like pillars like this with different structures that are like covered in snow. You know, and then we can work out a way to do like a little bit of color variant in them for the second background for the world. World 3 could be like the roots, the thorns for the spikes, and then you could do like, you know, same types of stuff, pillars that look like this but look a little bit more weathered. I definitely always want to keep with this robotic theme though, just because, you know, it's space and, you know, it just goes with the humanoid space race kind of theme and all the enemies that we have. But this looks great, man. I'm really happy with these. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious on what you're thinking of this. The game is really shaping out nicely. I mean, what you're seeing here, you know, besides all this garbage here, this is just like data for me, which will be taken care of with the HUD. Like what you're seeing here is pretty much a finished product. This is what the game will look like, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way this looks. Let me know what you think as far as what I'm doing with the transparency as well. Like right now I've just got a gradient color for the background that I can kind of play with. I really don't know if we want to do more layers, but I think that this is really nice, man. I think this looks really good. So let me know what you think. All right, later.